Okay, boys, welcome to your science class. Today in science, we are going to complete our unit 2, inshallah. So we are on lesson 3 of unit 2. So the name of our lesson is soil. It is on page number 20 and 21. It is on page number 20 and 21 of your Science Learner's book. Lesson is 2.3. So in this lesson, we are going to learn that soil has rocks, and we are going to learn different types of soils. First of all, let's see the words that we are going to learn in this lesson. Soil, sand, clay, stone, and living. You can say living things, okay? Soil, and here are the types of soils: sand, clay, stone, living. We have seen different types of rocks in the previous class. So in this class, we are going to see different types of soils. So what is soil? Soil is a muddy material that is used to grow different plants, and from the soil, plants get nutrients and they grow. Why we use soils? We use soil for the plants to take nutrients, and they help the plant to grow. So soils are important for the growth of plants and trees. Okay, soils are important for the growth of plants and trees. They are also used in the making of houses, building new houses, apartments, etc. So soil is very important. Natural material. What is the soil? Natural material. Okay, it is from nature. Man cannot make soil. So things that can be found in soil. See carefully, boys. Here are the things that you can find in the soil. First of all, there are small rocks in the soil. Living things, you can see worms, insects, they live in soil. So you can find these things in the soil. And small pieces of rocks. So there are small pieces of rocks, nutrients, big rocks, living things. And you have pieces of dead things also. You can see here the bone. This bone can be of any animal. It can be human or it can be animal. So in the soil, you can find all these things. Some of the things are living inside the soil and some of them are non-living or dead. Without soil, we have food. Okay, boys, can we have food without soil? So the answer is no. Why? Because without soil, we cannot grow different plants and trees. If we cannot grow different plants and trees, we cannot get food, because you know that vegetables, fruits, all these things, even the grains, the carbohydrates, the flour that we eat is also made of plants. So when there is no soil, plants cannot grow and we cannot get food. Large rocks under the soil wear down slowly. They break into small pieces. The small pieces end up in the soil. The small rocks can make the soil sandy, like sand, or more like clay. Sometimes a rock in the soil is called a stone. So inside the ground, when there is a pressure and there is a build up heat, what happens, boys? Rocks break. They break into small pieces, okay, and they mix in the soil. They make the soil sandy or more like clay, because you have studied different rocks. So different rocks have different properties. So when they break, some of them break easily, some of them uh, take time, or they can be hard to break. But when they break with the pressure inside the earth, they mix themselves in the soil, okay, and soil is made. Okay, your task 1 is on activity book, page number 14. Which soil has the most water through? Obviously, the stony water will have more water through. Which soil is wet? Composite. Pair these sentences and use these words. So you have to complete this, fill in the blanks using these words. Okay, moving on to our next lesson. Okay, boys, we are going to also complete our lesson 2.4 in this period. The name of this lesson is Other Natural Materials, and it is super easy. Those who have studied in the same school in grade 1, we have studied different materials. So this lesson is related to that lesson. Okay, open your books, page number 22 and 23, boys. So in this lesson, we are going to learn that some materials are natural and some materials are man-made, means they are not natural. You can say artificial. Humans made some of the materials and nature made some of the materials. In this lesson, we are going to learn the words natural and man-made materials. Natural, man-made materials. So materials are different types. Before we start our lesson, I want you people to understand what are materials. It will be revision for you people. So materials in the world, there are different materials in the world. First of all, we have wood, metal, glass, concrete, paper, stone, fabric, plastic, rubber. All of these are natural materials. What are they, boys? Natural materials. And with these natural materials, we made different things. Like door is made from human, you will say door is man-made. It is made of wood. Understand? Window. Glass is made of, is natural material, whereas window is man-made. Coming back to the lesson. Okay, other natural materials. Rocks are natural materials. They come from the ground. So rocks and soils are from nature. Okay, Allah made them. It comes from the ground. Natural materials come from the nature. There are many other natural materials like rubber. Rubber comes from a tree. So all of these natural materials, they come from nature. They come from nature. And man uses these materials and try to make different useful materials that can help him. So the things that man made, it's called man-made materials. And the things that are made within from the nature, nature gift, it is called natural. What natural materials you can see in this picture? See carefully, boys. Here, what are the natural materials? Wood, wood are natural. Milk is natural. Wool from the goats, they are natural. What about the car, newspaper, and a bucket? Glasses, clothes, they are all man-made. Humans, who made humans? Goats and sheep. They are product of nature. Types of things man-made. First, let's see what are the things that man-made. Jumper, table, laptop, bag, dress, fan, home, chair, cupboard. They are man-made materials. Who made them? Man make them. With the help of natural materials, man made these things. Okay, natural. What are natural things, boys? Trees, fruits, vegetables, rocks, sun, crops, soil, sand, and oceans, seas. They all are natural materials. Soils. So let's see, what is soil? Natural or man-made? Yes, boys, soil is natural material from the nature. Built or natural. So when you make a house is man-made. But on the other hand, when we grow flowers, butterflies, and sun, they all are natural materials. So house is man-made and these things are natural. Okay, difference between living and non-living. You can also say that non-living things are, most of the non-living things are man-made, but the living things are from the nature. Let's see which of these are from the nature. Mushroom, flower, zebra, fish, frog, bird, dragonfly, tree, crocodile. They all are living things, and living things are living things are natural materials. What about non-living things? Non-living things, there are also things that are from the nature, like cloud. Cloud is non-living thing, but it is natural. It is from nature. We cannot make clouds. Yes, we can make teddy, we can make ball, we can make doll, we can make chair. Chair is made of wood. So wood is natural material. Chair is man-made. Skateboard is also man-made. What about cloud? Clouds are non-living thing, but they are from nature. We cannot make clouds. So all those things that we can make are man-made, and those things which we cannot make, and most of them are living, they are natural materials. Here are some other natural materials: cotton, wood, slate. So these all are natural materials. With the use of cotton, we can make clothes. From the use of woods, we make doors. With the use of slate, we make different things. So all these things are natural, made of nature. Man-made materials. These materials are man-made. They are made by people. plastic, paper, glass. They all are made of people. People make these things. So the things that people make are man-made, and the things that is product of nature, you will say they are natural materials. So your task number 2 is on activity book, page number 15. So boys, you have to complete your page number 14.